and all. Welcome to the Knightfalls podcast special bonus episode, I guess. Today we're going to be talking about some DC topics that, since our last episode was a DC episode, and now James Gunn feels the need to lay out a slate, we figured we'd do kind of like a attachment episode, I guess, for the DC stuff. So
be shorter, won't do any top tens.
Yeah, shorter.
Just talk.
I just thought it was ironic. We do a DC episode and then boop, James Gunn. All right, I guess we got to address
I'm laying out the plan.
what we actually need to do.
Plans for you.
Thankfully, we are doing this as a separate episode because the last episode would have ended up being, 4 or 5 hours?
Good 4 hours. Nobody's going to stick around and listen 4 hours.
I don't
know who sticks around for the whole 2 hours that we usually
Our
get.
loyal fan base that we're growing. Ha-ha!
All right, the first thing on the list here, what is it? It was Gods and Monsters, I thought?
No, that's the name of the chapter.
Oh, the chapter.
The chapter is Gods and Monsters.
I misunderstood that.
Yep, that is what James Gunn has titled the chapter that all of these movies will be in.
Yep.
So starting off, we are still getting Shazam, Flash, Blue Beetle, and Aquaman.
Which I pretty much consider the end of the DCU.
Last I heard, James.
Nope.
Last I heard, James Gunn said the Flash is going to restart the DCEU. From what I heard, something like that.
We're getting to that. So, for James Gunn's new slate, we've got Creature Commandos, which will be an animated James Gunn written thing for HBO. They will be fighting Nazis.
As far as I knew, it had a werewolf, a Frankenstein.
Yeah, it was very...
I actually remember the comic. My grandpa had it at one point.
Yeah. And we've got Waller, which is our new Peacemaker spinoff.
Yes.
Which makes a lot of sense, considering where she was at the end of that.
And Gunn directed Peacemaker, so...
Ties off the story.
Yeah.
First movie that he is working on, Superman Legacy.
What do you guys think of that one?
I
know you were heavy on the
I'm all
Cavill
for it.
thing.
I'm all for it, but it's gonna be sour with me for a while. It needs to simmer, but I do support it, even though it's sour with me right now, because I am a Cavill fanboy.
It is not an origin story. James Gunn is writing it, and early release date is July of 2025.
I was actually kind of amazed on that release date.
As in good way or bad way?
Good and bad.
Well,
Yeah.
He's not written the script yet, so at minimum it's going to be a year away before they start filming.
Yeah.
So, which puts us in 2025.
Yep.
We're in 2023 already. Almost halfway through 2023.
It's going to be part of my complaint when we get to it. Then next is HBO series Lanterns.
Hey.
I kind of like that.
I'm excited for that.
Because they've been talking forever about doing that fucking shit.
Yeah, the one that was originally in the works is not coming. The Greg Berlanti one that was in development.
From what Gunn said, it's going to be focused on Hal and Jon Stewart.
They are characters in it, may not be the main characters in it.
Oh.
That's kind of fine by me because, Greg Berlanti is kind of hit or miss as far as his comic to live action.
As long as my only thing for, I guess we're just going to touch on a show is a little bit. My only really heavy want for that show would be, you don't know what I'm doing.
Atrocious?
I want them to explore the other Lantern Corps.
Which could be because he described it as a space cops with power rings. Which leaves possibilities with that depending on if he gets more than one season.
The Red Lanterns are goated.
Since Gunn's involved with that, I totally hear Beverly Hills Cop theme music being played somewhere in there.
Next is The Authority, Extreme Methods of Protecting the Earth. This one I don't really know a lot about.
That one confused the shit out of me, too.
Yeah, me too. I was like, what?
But fits right up with James Gunn's theme and styles.
Yeah.
Then we've got Paradise Lost.
That's Wonder Woman project.
That
which is a pre-Wonder Woman project.
Yeah.
It seemed actually pretty interesting to me because nobody really touches on... they
It's
tried
about
in her movies.
It's, a lot
well,
of it.
we not enough information has been given for all of these, so it's hard to say what we're saying. He described it as pre-Wonder Woman, so Wonder Woman wouldn't have her shit yet. We also don't know if she's going to be existing yet.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe we'll see her being made out of clay. Who knows?
Just
Well,
weird.
I can't say it.
God.
Is that a bad origin story?
It's not bad. It just, you gotta,
Do you want her to be Zeus's love child?
Shit, I'll accept that over to Clay. To me, that it's silly. It's like, oh God. Sometimes, as much as I love comics, I'll admit when they're a little silly.
Next is The Brave and the Bold, our new Batman.
I actually love that he's trying to bring in the Brave and the Bold angle. My only issue with it is that he's going so far down the timeline. He's doing Damian first.
Yeah, that's one of my complaints.
Well, if then
I love being able to see Damian.
Nightwing exists already. Then if technically possibly.
Like you said, we don't know how much they're skipping.
Yeah.
Nothing's really known. The Batman sequel.
Yes.
Which is being labeled as Elseworlds.
Yes,
Yes.
from what I heard.
Joker and the Batman will be Elseworlds projects.
That's another thing I love that he's doing is he's like, all right, we can still make these DC movies, except they're going to be labeled Elseworlds. They'll be their own thing. Does not mean they won't be connected somehow.
Did you make a bullet point for Joker 2 or no, or is it here?
He did not announce Joker 2 release dates, but he said that. But he did mention that in the Elseworlds part.
You really want to see that musical?
I am a Lady Gaga stan, so I am fully excited to see what she does with Harley Quinn. Okay, so there. Yeah.
Booster Gold HBO series.
Well, I was excited for that one.
Are you ready
my
to wait
list,
till
right?
2027 to get it?
If I live, I don't know how old I'm gonna actually live to. A heart attack or something, whatever. God forbid.
Supergirl, Women of Tomorrow.
Yes.
They're not.
I got excited.
They're not gonna hear.
I know they're not. I just raised my
popcorn
hands. I fist bumped. I fist pounded. But yes, excited. I love Supergirl. I'm happy she's getting some love for once.
And final thing was Swamp Thing.
Ah, yes.
Which is a movie, reportedly.
More goated stuff.
I totally love that bringing him into it as a thing because I feel they failed us when it came to the TV show because I loved it, but for some reason it was hated. Okay. It was slow moving though. Yeah.
If everyone paid attention, Swamp Thing was in my top 10. So yes, I am very excited for it. I think.
But
I have hope.
That's it as far as release.
That's till 2027, 28 at this point.
I think it's pretty good.
That's 5. That is the slate.
Well, Batman 2 is my most anticipated thing because I don't know as much about the other stuff.
Which is something that Gunn doesn't have any part of.
Yep.
Just allowing it to exist.
It's because Batman makes money.
I know. But, so, getting into my points and ideas. So, no comments on the current cast.
Yep, none. We got
outside of, they have not ruled out bringing back Ezra Miller. Because The Flash is going to be the greatest superhero movie ever made.
Apparently, he really does.
He said that. He has said that.
He has.
Gunn said that.
He does love the movie for some reason.
No. You are competing with two goats for that. You're not getting your Endgame and you're not getting your No Way Home. Stop it, James Gunn. Stop it now. Right now.
Well, he's DC now.
I know.
So, like I said, no comments on the current cast. Ezra is the only one he actually talked about.
Yeah, well, everybody else loses their shit, Ezra. Haha, I'm still here.
I don't know what, unless he's got blackmail on him, I don't know what the... Because
you did, James Gunn.
He probably broke into Gunn's house and stole something.
Maybe. Because it's really... I don't know how you can keep him. I didn't necessarily like him as Barry anyway. You have a golden opportunity to reset your universe and move on to Wally. And nobody would argue with it.
Nope.
Everybody wants a Wally anyway.
We could definitely do our animated Justice League Wally type thing.
Yeah.
Where everybody just accepts him being the Flash. They don't even know. Wait, who's Wally West? I thought this was Barry. No, it's Wally. That's why he's funny. Well, you always had issue with that. You're like, Wally's trying to be too much like Spider-Man.
Because that formula works. The wisecracking hero works. So, of course, DC's going to have one, too.
Got Flash movie is still coming. Will reset the universe. That was pretty much confirmed.
I'll still watch it.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm going to end up watching it too, so it's not like...
I've heard the movie is good, so shit.
Yeah, it's the best movie ever made.
Oh my. Oh boy.
I think they're just trying to recoup as much money as they can off of this because the movie was already done.
Yeah.
I think.
Well, how many reshoots did they fucking do?
I don't know. But if they can cancel the Batgirl movie because of how awful it was...
I was just about to
movie is-
comment. I don't give a shit. Somebody needs to data mine or find that movie and fucking release it to the world. I want to watch it so I can laugh at it or something.
I just want to see Brendan Fraser.
I want to laugh at it. I want to be like, this movie did suck. Maybe it don't, but it probably does suck if you don't want
The
to see
story
it.
probably was shit. That we already knew the costumes were semi-par.
I heard her run. Batgirl running in there was absolutely hilarious because the actress's running was very awkward and weird. So I need to see it. I need to see this film.
Well, we questioned her casting already, but the fact that they
I need to see
killed the movie didn't help.
Oh, they killed that. That's locked. That one will never be seen until a petition comes to
No, they
release it.
They probably already destroyed.
No, they burned it. Oh my god! If they burned it, that makes me want to see it more.
I don't even think they put that in a digital vault.
Oh, it's gone. If they destroyed it, that's more pain.
The actors don't even have anything from the movie.
It's in a fire somewhere.
That's pain because
really,
pretty much.
Brendan's character just destroyed it. You know, Firefly, right? Yeah. Oh, okay.
I mean, I'm sure they didn't ask him to do it, but they may have used that equipment.
I've been looking for something to give me joy on the level of Wall Shark for a long time, and maybe that movie could do it. Wall Shark is a B movie on Amazon. Go watch it, people. House Shark. Wall Shark.
You said Wall Shark.
I am purely going to see this movie because it's going to be the only movie that comes out that week for my $5 Tuesdays.
What?
Otherwise, I would have no interest for this movie.
What is that?
The Flash.
Oh, so you're not going to see that with us?
I mean, you guys are probably going to be able to make me to, but I just have no interest in it, no matter how good it's going to be. Because I'm not invested in this character.
Get you to complain about the movie twice.
Sure. I'm not interested in this enough movie to care, and I wasn't necessarily happy with Ezra's performance in Justice League. It was okay. I didn't think he sold it.
Barry was never a wisecracker.
No.
Barry, as honest to God, is a boring motherfucker. Barry is boring.
Which is why I wouldn't have argued if they moved on and went to Wally.
No arguments. I agree.
Barry was a very
bland,
down to earth guy. He was family man.
Yes.
Well, he's turned into a family man.
Yeah, with Iris.
Well, he was always family oriented because he was always trying to rescue his dad.
Yeah.
And go back and then fuck up the timeline and go back and save his mom.
That's one origin.
It's the biggest one.
Yeah.
Flash did give me one of the greatest comic stories of all time, though. Flashpoint. Love it. Amazing. There's bias there.
That's the one time Barry did you good?
Yep.
When he made a certain man Batman.
Yep.
And a certain wife Joker.
Yep. Never. That's gone, though. My dreams of that's gone. Jeffrey Dean Morgan as Thomas Wayne Batman's gone. That's dead. And Maggie from Walking Dead, Lauren Cohan as female Joker. That's done.
Now, I'm going to take this opportunity because I don't know how big we got or who actually listens to us. It just gives us numbers. Say it. James Gunn, you're missing an opportunity here. Jeffrey Dean Morgan as the Batman in a Flashpoint universe. You can still make it happen. You actually announced you are doing Elseworlds movies and you're labeling them that. Guess what Earth that is? It's an Elseworld Earth now. It's in continuity. It exists.
You're getting Michael Keaton and be happy with it.
No, I'm not just going to be happy with Michael Keaton.
Jeffrey Dean
I need all my Batmen. Even Terry McGinnis. Yeah, you heard me.
I was seeing reports that they've already cut some of his role that they had in it out.
What?
And Michael Keaton Batman and their new Supergirl were supposed to be in it, and reported they've already cut a lot of what they had in there out. You're still getting Michael Keaton if he's still in the movie, but I think a lot of that was end credit stuff that they're not going to do anymore.
I mean, DC is
Flash. You literally have killed us.
DC is
He's doing his job.
Company of missed opportunities.
Any other comments for Flash before I move on?
Ezra Miller is Reverse Flash. He's not actually the Flash.
No.
What the fuck?
Dude, well, he's supposed to be playing two versions.
Wasn't that supposed to be?
Yeah, he's playing two versions of the Flash. He's going to be Reverse Flash and regular Flash.
Oh. Boy.
The problem with Flash is you gotta fucking use fucking Eobard Thawne so fucking much. It's like, oh, here's Reverse Flash again. Here's
Okay, no.
Reverse
There are
Flash
three
again.
different Reverse Flash. There's Professor Zoom, there's Reverse Flash,
Yep.
and then there's...
Yeah, I know.
I don't know why I'm forgetting his iteration of his name, but yeah. And then we have multiple other fucking speedsters, which they used every single fucking one in the CW show.
I want Godspeed.
You got to get more than one movie to get that. They're always going to get Reverse Flash first.
Godspeed would actually make sense more than what we're getting now as far as the CW show.
You know what? Fuck no. Since everyone is doing hot takes, you know what? Fuck this, James Gunn. If you're fucking listening, give me my Dark Knight's medal. That's the fuck I want. Give me that.
That would be great.
Yeah.
Eh.
Well, you'd actually get your Thomas.
I want Batman Who Laughs. Yes. Me at the theater. Yes. I need it now.
Who would play him?
What?
That's a skinny Batman.
William Dafoe.
But
Yes.
Dean's worshiping that casting right there.
You want him as the Joker? Why not just have him?
Willem Dafoe was the perfect fucking Joker in his prime. Maybe he could still do it, but young Willem Dafoe, Jesus Christ, the man was born.
Okay, if they ever do like the Arkham games
Yeah.
as a movie,
Yeah.
he could still play the Joker.
I mean, you're just taking what he did for Green Goblin and making it that. You're going to have what he was as Bruce Wayne, as the rich motherfucker.
There's a few.
Except he'd use his actual teeth.
Yeah.
I like Joaquin Phoenix, since we're on a little bit mini Joker tangent. I liked Joaquin Phoenix's Joker. It's just I actually defend that Joker a lot. There's a lot of people, and me being the Joker stan that I am, a lot of people bitch about it, but it's like it's Joker in a real world scenario. It's a real world
The reason
take.
why I know the one person that doesn't like it.
What?
Because it felt too real.
Who?
It was
Ryan?
not Nolanized.
Oh.
Not Ryan.
Oh.
I won't say the name on the podcast.
Oh.
Nickname?
He doesn't have one.
Damn.
I was like, but
D&D name?
Timothy Longhorn.
That does not help me.
No, it doesn't help you.
there's a lot of
But if you listen to the podcast, you would know who I'm talking about.
there's a lot of
Yeah, you got called out, buddy.
oh my God. There's a lot of like Willem Dafoe. I don't know if it's actually gonna happen. I want to see what Barry Keoghan or Kerrigan can do with fucking Joker. I love this little. You have to watch the deleted scene though to actually see what he can do with the character because you really didn't see him.
Isn't Joker 2, the Joaquin Phoenix one, supposed to actually take place
No,
in Arkham?
I think so. Yeah,
Part of it will be.
Oh wait, no, that's actually a separate universe from Batman. So what the?
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm talking
We
about.
don't know anything about that movie yet.
Yeah, we know nothing. That movie's
We don't have a release date for that movie.
Gets canceled.
The only
midway.
thing we really know is Joaquin Phoenix and Lady Gaga. But another one
Was
that
Lady Gaga ever confirmed? I hadn't heard a conversation on that.
Yeah, Lady Gaga was confirmed. And this may be a kind of a obvious, but I don't care since I think the man is fabulous. One day I would love to, you're gonna know exactly what I'm doing. I'd love to see Bill Skarsgård play Joker. If that man can own Pennywise, he can own Joker, and he looks like look at that man when he's. I could see it. I can see him in paint.
What are
makeup.
your issues with that casting?
I can see
hear
it.
the heavy
Because
sigh.
I don't know if he's gonna want to do it after having done Pennywise.
I can see
It
that.
feels too cliched.
You're not denying he could probably do it.
Oh, yeah.
I played one clown. No, I'm gonna play
Well,
this
you're
one.
only at our current rate. You've already got Batman or Jokers in both universes that they're doing. So unless you're doing Dark Metal, you're not getting another Joker.
Bill Skarsgård is Dark Batman who. Oh my.
Batman Who Laughs would be good.
Oh my God.
He can get that.
I just had a
gigantic
nerd. I just had a
smile.
nerd cream, nerdgasm. Oh boy.
There's only one version of Joker you're going to get within the next 10 years potentially that doesn't have anything to do with those two. Barry Kerrigan and
In all honesty, though,
Joaquin.
I could see Metal or a iteration of Batman Who Laughs, or at least a mention or cameo because he's very popular. They kept him around so fucking long. He's gone now, but he'll be back.
it's going to depend on what they do with the fucking Batman, the Brave and the Bold.
Yeah.
I could definitely see it happening considering what they're doing with the CW Flash right now. The villain for that show right now,
Yeah.
Red Death.
Oh yeah, Red Death.
So there's no reason why he
The
can't
villain
just show up somewhere.
Red Death is the villain of the Flash TV show.
Yes.
Right now.
They just ripped that from Metal.
Yep.
That's ripped.
Uh-huh.
That's
And I'm gonna watch the whole season to see how they fuck it up.
I'm offended. That's
I don't
Metal.
care. Stephen Amell's coming back for however short amount of time.
I'm
God.
excited for it too.
I just low-key got offended. That Metal, Dark Knight's Metal, the original run is probably one of my top 5 favorite comic stores. I'm like, they ripped off Red Death for Oh, God.
They've ripped off everything for Flash.
Flash's final season. They took every major Flash villain and put it in the show.
He's not even...
In fact, even people who weren't major Flash villains were in the Flash show.
Red Death ain't even a fucking... Oh, Jesus Christ.
He was a Justice League villain.
Oh, my God.
Technically.
Oh, my God.
Do I move on for his sake now?
He's Batman.
might as well.
He's Batman that fucking went nuts and tried to kill the Oh, boy.
I don't know how long we're trying to make this episode since it was just...
I'm too busy talking now. Fuck it. Who cares? Oh, my God.
Aquaman's still coming at the end of the year. That was the next tangent.
Well, thank God a subject change. My brain can stop hurting from
That was the plan.
From the cringe.
Well, he's got to end Aquaman to become Lobo.
That's part of my problem here. We don't know. Still know nothing about this movie. We could still get a trailer tomorrow. We are recording this the day before the Super Bowl.
Son of a bitch! I didn't think about that.
Yeah, well, we don't have anything for Flash either. So really.
All right.
I mean,
so my question is, does his movie even fucking matter?
Who, Aquaman?
Yes,
Aquaman
Aquaman
really did.
It is literally
Just like I didn't think Shazam mattered.
Well,
Shazam matters because it's still coming out before fucking Flash.
Is it?
It's coming out in March.
Oh.
Yeah. How? Oh, we got to see that in March.
You know what? I got to give Zachary Levi props for staying on, even though he knew.
Nope.
He just has fun.
I loved him. I loved him ever since. Fuck. What is his goddamn name
Chuck?
of that show? Chuck. Thank you very much.
I knew exactly where you were going.
I love that show.
Chuck.
Why?
I've rewatched it 3 times.
This is probably my biggest gripe with this. This movie was supposed to come out last year. Now that Gunn's being part of it, it's getting reshot or whatever, redoing whatever it needs to be done. But now this movie is literally coming out after you've reset the universe in Flash. So you're going to release this movie afterwards. Nobody's going to want to care.
About Aquaman?
Yeah. You're going to purely see it because it's Jason Momoa.
The other part is Mira. Like, is it still?
We don't even fucking know that.
Yeah. She's busy pooping on the bed and shit. Fucking Amber Heard, man. Fucking.
We know nothing with that.
Bad joke ain't coming because it won't leave my mind unless I say it. How's she pooping on his pillow in the water?
Oh my God.
She'd find a way. She controls the water. That part's just going to be dry.
I mean, my thing is, I would just, if I was directing that movie, I'd have so much fun with Aquaman. Since, let's say it don't fucking matter. The most iconic post-credit scene ever. Just a random Aquaman swimming. What the hell is that? Hand. Post-credit scene, and I'm throwing King Shark in there somewhere. I don't give a fuck.
Right.
I don't give a fuck.
You'd throw a killer whale in there somewhere.
Yeah, that too. Hey.
People are gonna catch on to these inside jokes with him
Eventually.
No, I agree though. What the fuck is the point of that movie?
There's literally no point in this movie. Gunn didn't even mention that Momoa is becoming Lobo in any of this announcement.
No, he didn't.
So,
since you have a better mind than I do, and so does Steve, was Aquaman was shot in its entirety before.
But they've had to done so many reshoots with the Amber Heard situation.
Yeah.
All the switching arounds that they were rewriting stuff. They have to cut out. Last thing I heard is they were cutting out a lot of what Amber Heard had already done for the movie.
So there should have been no problem with this coming out right after Shazam and then leading into Flash.
I mean,
this was supposed to be, I think, come out December of last year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then it got pushed back again.
Yep.
To December of this year.
Yeah. Yeah.
They are shooting themselves in the foot with this movie.
Well, DC execs, we are giving you a thumbs down on this decision. For sure.
Well, here, there's no.
Go ahead.
There's nothing to guarantee James Gunn can even make DC successful. I mean, I think he will, but does it reach the heights the MCU has? I don't know, and
you can't reach the heights of MCU because the MCU did something nobody was expecting.
It can reach the current heights of the MCU because the bar is so much lower.
Yeah, the MCU had to fucking configure their whole shit because people aren't caring as much.
You mean till after Kang?
We don't know if that's going to be good.
If they don't make it good, we're all rioting. I swear to God, every fan, whether or not they read comics or not,
I've heard so much bad news about.
Fuck is this?
I have heard so much bad news about each of the next coming releases that it doesn't matter
For what?
for any of these movies.
MCU?
Yeah,
Even Ant-Man and the Wasp.
Ant-Man and the Wasp is already being torn apart by people I listen to. They haven't even seen it yet, just because of rumors that they've been hearing from behind the scenes.
I haven't even seen it. They have the nerve to bash Kang. Unfucking
No,
believable.
Kang's the best part about the movie.
I
It's the
knew
movie
it.
doesn't make sense.
I could actually call that one. Kang being an Ant-Man, and we were doing a fucking
Oh,
DC
it's
special.
only because he's going to be trapped in the quantum realm. It's basically the only reason he's there.
And anytime MODOK's on
Music.
screen, I'm just going to laugh my ass off.
Yeah, because it's
and
just going to
not
be a
take
giant
it-
floating head.
And not take it serious. That is, if we made a list of top 5 most, I hate that character, get it away from me, MODOK's on there. Get it away. Get MODOK away from me.
When he's
I hate
done
MODOK.
right, he's fine.
I hate MODOK. Such a stupid fucking...
Except
I hate
in Ant-Man,
He's just a giant head.
I
makes
hate-
no fucking sense because he's just a mutated version of fucking Yellow Jacket.
Yep.
Yeah.
In a
Well,
way.
that's the reason why it does make sense is because they changed the arc of the character. If they were using the actual character, it wouldn't make sense. The reason it makes sense is because they're changed the origin.
Him turning into MODOK, the character, right? Yeah, Machine, whatever the fuck MODOK actually stands for, I forget.
I don't know.
Don't ask me.
Possible...
It was made by AIM.
Possible spoiler here. No, say possible. It's a huge rumor. It's just something I heard on a one of my YouTube videos I watch. Apparently, there was someone seen a screenshot of Ant-Man and the Wasp. Apparently, there is a big character in there that is like one of my. And I'm like,
Please don't be any more of the Hulk characters.
apparently,
Which character? I've heard.
the guy would not say the name of the character, but he does a lot of.
I've heard rumors of there being a Mr. Fantastic in there.
It was a big character that will apparently blow people's minds is in there.
There is a character that has been touched with quantum.
What is his name? Quasar?
Quasar is in it. That actor's been cast.
I got the name right?
I think so.
Quasar.
I think
The
they're-
fucking guy who looks like a human ant
I
with
think
a
that's-
giant fucking staff?
He has been cast. He's in the movie. We know.
Okay.
We know what actor's playing him. I believe that is correct.
You know at least what I'm talking about, though. There was apparently there's a big reveal or something in there. A character.
I
We won't know until
I've heard a few
next week.
I've heard a few people.
They're glossing over all of the fucking races and worlds that are going to be inside
Yes,
the
because the movie's only going to be what, 2 hours?
microverse.
Yeah, they're not going
Which
to touch
means
on any
we're
of
going to
that.
get another freaking little Hulk mini segment.
But they're giving you Bill Murray.
I don't even know who is
He's
Bill
going to be the
Murray?
captain. He's going to be the leader of the city, from what I heard.
Leader of the city.
That they're stuck in. Yes.
King.
He is the spokesperson for Kang, because Kang's literally the one in charge because it's Kang.
Yeah.
He is the body through which he's spoken through.
I seen a clip though that actually excited me. Again, this is a clip that's out there. It's a released clip. Apparently, Kang talking about he knows the Avengers and he's defeated the Avengers.
Yeah,
Or-
in the different universes.
Yep.
Anyway,
Because he thinks Paul Rudd's Thor. And
I killed you already.
I killed you already. Killed Thor? Oh no. Sadness.
You're dead.
So anyway, I don't have a problem if they're going to recast Momoa for somebody else's Aquaman, because Momoa technically wasn't Aquaman based on what I remember about Aquaman anyway.
You know what I've been seeing all over the internet as far as Aquaman, if they were going to actually put him in the new universe? You remember the very edgy 90s Aquaman where he's missing a fucking hand?
He's got a hook and he's got the long blonde hair?
People are for some reason wanting that in a live action.
Oh boy.
I mean,
Edgelord Aquaman.
yeah, but that's part of the problem is I don't believe I'm already going to have issues with Momoa being the bad guy for Fast and the Furious.
He looked like he came straight out of the fucking 60s or 70s to me with that shirt and that. Just little pictures
Well,
I've been
welcome
seeing.
to Central America.
Is that they're back in Brazil?
Well, do you want me to tell you who he's playing?
Sure, I didn't watch the trailer.
So you remember Fast 5,
Yeah.
what was Fast 5?
I don't know. They were.
There's one where they were on the run and they first meet the Rock and
grabbing the fucking
Yeah.
And they-
safe.
they steal the safes.
Yeah.
The drug lord that they stole the safes from,
That's him.
Momoa is his son. He wants his money back.
I thought they already played that angle out.
Not with the drug lord.
Give me.
Different drug lord.
Give me.
Different drug lord.
No, the other guy from 4, where they were rescuing Letty, was a mob boss. This guy was a drug lord.
Big difference.
It is. Mob bosses didn't always deal in drugs, so technically. Welcome to Fast and the Furious in a nutshell.
I feel so stupid.
They've been in space already, for God's sakes. Come on, now we're going places. I'm excited for that movie, people.
You want a reference to Ghetto Space now.
That was legendary. That was legendary. I don't care. Tyrese Gibson and Ludacris in space. That was fucking legendary. This is supposed to be about DC, and we were talking about Tyrese Gibson and Ludacris.
So, they are not denouncing any of the coming movies for this year.
Okay.
They are still letting them out, and they're going to try and make as much money out of them as possible. And then we have to deal with all the movies this year that won't make any sense and won't have anything to do with any of the movies going forward. Have to sit through 2024 where we're getting nothing.
That's fine. They need a year of rest.
True. We may get the Creature Commandos and Waller beforehand.
Our animated stuff, the spinoff to
because Creature Commandos is already
fine.
is already basically being worked on as far as I got.
Okay.
But the animation's going to take a while anyway, so we may get it at the end.
DC doesn't do bad with the animation, though.
No. The animation's
pretty good.
Fine.
Although, I was watching some Legion of Superheroes stuff, the new Supergirl movie, and it was kind of cringy as far as Brainiac.
Oh, God.
Yeah, they played the Brainiac angle again. But yeah, spoilers for that is if anyone hasn't actually seen
cities in jars.
the end of that, and I blame TikTok for that.
Fucker keeps little cities in jars and shit.
So we got to sit on what we were already getting with 2024 through 2024 to get to 2 characters out of your Justice League.
2. So we got Superman and
Batman.
No, that Batman's not actually.
No, Brave and the Bold is their Batman.
Oh, Brave. Okay.
So you got to get all the way to 2025 to get to 2 characters for your Justice League, because Paradise Lost had no mention of Wonder Woman.
Yeah.
Guaranteed.
Kind of about Themyscira, right? Yeah.
And Lantern, when we don't know if Hal Jordan / John Stewart is going to be part of a Justice League. They're just featured in the Lanterns. You're only guaranteed 2 out of your Justice League, and there's no Justice League movie at all.
Yeah. God, we're all be old as hell before any of this shit fucking
50
unfolds.
I'm not invested in any of your characters right now except for the Batman. I guess maybe the Joker too.
Wait a minute. Blue Beetle wasn't on the list.
Well, he's part of the continuation for this year that we don't know anything about that either.
No release date.
Well,
I'm excited about
fall of this year.
Fall of this year.
Yeah, but that's part of this slate that's already written. We don't know if that's continuing forward.
No.
Jaime Reyes.
We just know it's done.
You just gotta.
What? I love his character. Actually, I like Ted Kord Blue Beetle too, but Jaime Reyes is his alien tech, Scarab Beetle tech is.
Ted Kord got shot in the head by Max Lord. That was funny. I
have concerns with Gunn writing Superman.
Oh boy. Do you think he's gonna do the same thing that what was that one? No. Never mind. I'm thinking of something else. That's a Spider-Man story.
What? Spider-Man Reign?
No, that's all. The J.J. Abrams.
No, don't get me started. Peter Parker deadbeat dad shit. Don't get me started on that crap. It's terrible. Terrible.
But it's kind of an example. You think James Gunn is going to write a J.J. Abrams type Superman story?
No.
Where he just...
From what I know of James Gunn's history of movie making and whatever, I have concerns of him writing Superman.
I do a little bit.
Looking at his IMDb, he wrote Lollipop Chainsaw. That is pure gimmicky references, funny.
And that's
Guardians. He has an element of funny. I don't picture Superman as funny.
No, not really. He's got to be the Boy Scout and kind of stoic in a way. You can put comedy in there, but
there can be comedic elements, yes. But
you
I don't
can't make a Superman movie like
but
Guardians.
Lois is the comedy.
Oh Lord.
that could play off. That might be fine, but it can't be coming from Clark.
No.
Unless they do a Jonathan Kent.
No, he's got to be philosophical.
Sweet Christ.
Are you talking dad or son?
Dad.
Okay.
Dad's got to be the smart one.
I was talking son.
He's gonna be in his 20s.
Yeah, he don't got no kid
He
yet.
ain't getting Connor Kent or anybody else. Not yet. He should be married to Lois at this point either.
Oh yeah.
No,
It's young
he didn't
Superman.
marry Lotus till he was in his 30s.
Yeah.
Young Superman.
But Suicide Squad, funny, Peacemaker,
At least.
hilarious.
Legendary.
He has a very comedic writing tone.
I agree.
And I have concerns.
I agree. I would have the same
I
concerns.
can't call you out on that one.
I agree.
I really can't.
That was always going to be my problem.
As soon as you said lollipop chains, I was like,
I'm looking at the
"Okay,
IMDb
we got
as I'm doing
cheerleaders
that."
running around with chainsaws.
That's a Superman movie if I ever seen one.
Cheerleaders and chainsaws?
Yeah.
I have out of all the series, I have more confidence in the series than I do the movies. Because Creature Commando sounds right up James Gunn alley. You can have a comedic character in there doing one-liners at any point, and it would be fine.
Yep.
Waller's going to have several of the people from Peacemaker. It's going to be fine.
Goddamn right.
The Authority, I don't know enough about them to know.
Yeah.
I'm definitely going to have to brush up on that.
Paradise Lice, I don't know. And any of the later ones, he didn't say if he was writing in them anyway, so I don't know if he has attachment to them.
There's James
The only
Gunn.
ones we knew were Creature Commandos, Spider-Man, Waller, and Lanterns. I don't even know if he's had a major part in the Lanterns.
Say Spider-Man.
Probably. Superman.
Multiverse.
I blame Dean on that tangent.
Demon?
In some worlds.
He is a demon to some people.
I'm sure you can make him into an incubus and it'd be fine.
He would have no problem being one.
Nope. So you've got two headliners
Headliner.
set. Don't know anything, like I said, don't know anything about Wonder Woman. My other biggest gripe is, obviously, we touched on it a little bit, is that you're literally skipping 3 other Robins.
Yeah. I mean,
That's my.
You never even.
I love the Brave and the Bold.
It's a very good story.
You're starting with.
You don't have a reboot of Dick Grayson in any words.
You're starting with your 4th Robin.
they could be the previous Robins could be their main selves, their main hero
No,
selves.
5th Robin. I'm sorry, 5th Robin, because we had Stephanie Brown before that.
I guess.
The man just mentioned spoiler. I gotta give him a applaud for that.
That I got. Put Damian Wayne as number 5 instead of 4. Because they usually do the males before they even put her in there.
Well, all the Robins: Dick Grayson, Jason Todd.
We don't even have
Tim Drake.
We have one version of Dick Grayson for 2 movies, and then we have a suit of Jason Todd for Batman v Superman.
Stephanie Brown. Yeah, I mean, shit. I mean, you'll never see Carrie Kelly in a fucking movie. That's Dark Knight Returns. That's just my bias.
Number 6.
But you
Count
haven't
that as number 6 because technically she came out before Damian.
Technically, yes, but that's a hardcore.
Which means we got 2 female Robins.
That's a hardcore Elseworld story.
But you're not touching on Tim Drake, who a lot of people consider the second best Robin.
I don't want them to touch
Red
Tim Drake
Robin.
right now anyway.
Yeah.
Red Robin.
Because I sound so homophobic when I say they messed with his character in the wrong way.
Oh, look.
It didn't have to be about his character.
Well,
they've
done that with multiple characters.
I was
going to
bring it up when we started mentioning Superman's son. I mean,
They didn't have to touch him that way either. Oh, he
touches everything. He touches both ways, bro. Bye, man. We
That's
gonna get on this, man.
That's coming out in the
We gonna
Superman
get on
CW.
this.
That's a thing in the CW Superman show.
That stuff doesn't ever bother me.
Yes, it is. I know. Even though I'm in the middle of season 2 because I can't, for some reason, keep watching it. It doesn't help that the CW shows like to take this massive ass break.
I still think he should watch Last of Us episode 3.
He needs to watch the entire series first.
And what's the story of Bill and Frank? Right, he couldn't finish that episode, bro. It's literally it's their love.
Last of Us will be coming in our March episode when it's done.
I could have swore I was reading stuff where that particular episode was like, what is this even doing here?
It's kind of filler. Me and Matt talked about this.
That episode is pure filler.
Does that take away from the quality episode? No, but it is filler.
No, it's still a very good, well-written episode. It's still, technically, you wasted an entire episode on filler.
Yep.
To give us the backstory.
And how many episodes are slated for this season?
9.
So on episode 3, we wasted.
Out of the hour of the episode, you get 52 minutes of Bill and Frank for an episode where you're never going to use them again, and 8 minutes of Joel got a car.
Joel got a car. And they showered.
And got a shower.
Yeah.
So you got Ellie reading in the background that magazine.
No, that's the next episode.
Oh, that's the next.
That's in the following episode.
It's a dirty mag, and she sees a fucking guy in it, and
you haven't watched 4 yet, so 4 is literally straight from video game again.
The trailer had me in tears when she opens up the fold of the dirty mag. It's like, oh my god, it's huge. I died.
Straight from the video game.
That part I knew. That's another thing that was kind of ruined by him.
So yes, that's a foreshadow of we got Last of Us will be coming. We will touch on probably a similar episode for Mandalorian whenever that finishes. That's on there.
I could keep talking forever though, but you all know that.
Yeah. We want to save some stuff for the episode where they're actually dedicated to those.
Yeah, we can mention what we're going to be upcoming. Basically, if you hadn't picked up on it already, we're going to do an Ant-Man episode. And whatever the hell is related to Ant-Man.
Yay.
Loki. I'm rewatching Loki this week. Loki is our next tie-in.
I have a pretty good memory of Loki.
Yep. I'm rewatching it for plot points, as I usually do.
Thank you, moderator. He saves us with his lists.
What I'm waiting for both of these idiots to finish Legends of Vox Machina. I'm
on episode 6. Leave me alone.
I am shouting out that everybody should watch it. It is very fucking good.
Anything Critical Role.
It depends on how much anime I got watched. I'm a huge anime nut, peoples. It depends.
Great mixture of drama and violence. That is literally... I love this show, man. I love it. And
you're talking straight Vox Machina right now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Getting guaranteed season 3, and you're getting campaign 2. Their campaign 2 soon.
Is season 3 the end of their first campaign?
No.
No?
If math serves correctly, from what me and my coworkers have figured out, it'll be probably 5 if they get to the next arc. There are sensitive topics.
That's not bad.
No, 5 seasons out of a campaign.
Wait, how much of that shit do they have to worry about copyright?
That's why seasons 4 and 5 would be the final arc that we don't know if they are going to touch because of copyright issues.
Is this due to Hasbro?
Hasbro / Wizards of the Coast.
Okay.
Because Wizards of the Coast is the piece of shit right now.
We want money, 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 money.
They have backtracked already, though, so.
Okay.
They're not doing anything.
And I am lobbying for an anime episode, just so everyone knows. I am lobbying for that still.
Hey, this is just a shout out to the fans and whoever listens. We do have a Facebook. Go right on our Facebook and comment on anything. Your favorite movies, TV shows, whatever you want us to talk about. We will delve on that because we are that big of nerds. We just about touch on everything we can get our hands on, and that just sounds dirty as fuck.
That's terrible.
You have magics to pop in your hand.
You goddamn right I do, and it's awesome.
Like,
We
have probably watched a lot of the nerd shit you would that's come out already. So you can come out and talk to us about anything that's been since we were born, basically.
Exactly.
I was born in 1990.
You have to start from the 90s, and we've got content.
19. I was born in the 1900s.
I was born in 1994. I'm the baby.
92.
Oh, also I've also been lobbying for a Star Wars episode, and an anime episode.
I think we can tie the Star Wars with Mandalorian.
Yeah.
Heavy lobbying.
We can do an hour special on Star Wars for things if we want to do.
Or 2 or 3, depending how long we ramble on. Last episode.
Yeah, but the 2 to 3 hour episode is going to happen off of Mandalorian. We can do an intermediate one of just Star Wars in between.
State of Star Wars. There's a lot of news with that. Not much. Actually, Star Wars news has been pretty dry lately, but they'll be coming.
You know what's weird? The I'm going to leave that for the Star Wars one.
Well, we're kind of in miscellaneous mode right now.
I know. I was trying
We're
to
at
end us here.
45 minutes.
We're at a good mark here. Can I end us around 50 minutes?
I would have said under an hour is fine, but
That's under an hour.
I said an
45.
hour since 50.
No, we hit the 45.
Well, now we gotta do what the fuck.
It's like any miscellaneous.
This is bonus.
This is us plotting out our future episodes.
Yeah, it's 50, we can do 10, 15 minutes.
We're
of
sharing
blah,
our
blah,
future
blah,
with the fans.
It's with it. It's not even technically spoilers because we're not sure what we're doing yet. So we can say whatever.
Except for Ant-Man.
We can say whatever we want.
And Loki.
We can say whatever we want.
Got our Ant-Man episode plan. We've got a Mandalorian episode plan.
Well, Mandalorian is going to be weird because remember, I don't know if they're going to drop the whole season or episodic.
No, it's episodic
Yeah.
again, so
They're
it's going to go in April.
Your heavy love for Vox Machina and anything Critical Role, you want to tie that into when Dungeons & Dragons comes out?
Yeah, we're looking at doing shorter episodes for certain movies.
Oh, yes.
There's a lot of movies coming out in March and April that we're
there's
going to...
a lot.
You know what? How about I bring this up? I want to get some people's opinion. We have a TikTok. What if we did our movie reviews in that version and then just threw them up on Facebook and stuff? You
can do them on YouTube and Facebook that
It's
way.
possible as long as it just goes to Facebook. That's the best medium right now.
Huh?
Like, I don't know how much Creed 3 is going to interest you guys.
I'll go see it.
I haven't watched 1 or 2 of Creed.
Okay, well, that's
like
probably
Michael
not
B.
going to
Jordan.
be... I'm going to laugh my ass off watching Cocaine Bear.
Yeah, you're damn right. I'm going to say, list off some of these. Yeah, we still got to... Here's some bonus.
Scream 6 is in March.
Oh,
Shazam 2 is in March.
Yes.
John Wick 4 is in March.
Yes.
John Wick, definitely.
That's a definite.
Dungeons and Dragons.
Yes.
The movie that broke the internet several ways. Super Mario Bros. Is in April.
You're goddamn right.
I'm going to laugh my ass off watching Renfield.
Renfield. What?
Nicolas Cage as Dracula.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. Okay. And Beast as his servant.
Yeah. Then in May you get Fast and the Furious and Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yes.
Or here, how about this? Tie in a recent movie that me and you actually liked. The Bad Food Critic.
Oh, good God.
Yeah, I liked the menu, didn't you?
Menu. Yes.
We got 3 movies in June.
There's
Spider-Man, Spider-Verse,
Yep.
Transformers, The Flash.
Yep,
I'm so looking forward
There's
to
also
Transformers.
hardcore bias for me with the menu, but yes, I love the movie.
Dean's gonna want to Gene.
What?
Dean's gonna want to go see Barbie.
You made it. You made him.
What the fuck?
You turned him into
Margot Robbie, you're gonna go watch it.
Of course.
You made him into a trans person while saying the movie Barbie.
I'm Ken.
You have
You
no
are-
junk.
You're
Fuck you.
wait. You're Shang-Chi.
What the?
Shang-Chi's Ken.
They turned him Asian?
Apparently.
You know what? I suppose there's been a black Ken, there's been a white Ken, there's been an Asian Ken, there's been a...
Yeah, and then you got
Why do I know?
Then you got a little Ryan Gosling on the side because you're around kids.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I have no sisters. I don't like having certain knowledge. It's like, why the fuck do I know this? Why do I know what every episode of Bluey is?
Because you're around kids.
Good lord.
Don't tell me you have never watched Bluey.
Bluey.
You've watched Bluey, I know you.
My mom babysits.
Yes. Yeah, that's how wide our spectrum of things goes. Bluey's an awesome show. Don't knock it.
Oh my God.
It's weird.
I own the Amazon Prime. I see what those kids watch.
Oh, I'm also very heavy on Evil Dead Rise this year, even though that one's iffy because
I didn't comment. You don't want to see Scream 6?
I do, but
I didn't watch 5.
it was
I liked 5.
I was thinking more so as ones that we must go see in the theaters, and Scream
I'm
ain't.
just giving out big movies.
Oh.
March and April are huge, and then I guess there's like 2 or 3 movies every month from Ant-Man to...
That's what I got my raise for. Movies. Ha ha!
You got it for more pops and statues.
That's true. That also those. But, no,
Because you watch your bunny girls.
Yep. I'm kind of the biggest horror fan of the 3 people present, so of course I do enjoy seeing those 2.
I just got to watch anything.
You gotta get Zero on to guest star with you for your...
For the horror.
Yep.
I asked him about Evil Dead Rise. He said, "Oh yeah, I just got to rewatch the rest." I'll go. You got to rewatch.
It's gonna have nothing to do with any of the other.
I know
Evil
it's
Deads.
not. The Exorcist sequel is coming.
I still don't understand how they're making.
There's another Saw movie coming out at the end of
God
the year.
damn it! Yes. One of my favorite franchises, Saw, that I totally ignored on my franchise list.
Is it like a reboot or is it a sequel to Spiral?
I don't know. It just said Saw. I don't know if it has an official title
They
yet.
don't have to really do shit with. Just keep it going. Keep it going.
I know one series we're gonna have issues with because he's just gonna fall asleep during the movie again. As Dune Part 2 comes out.
Well, I'll be in there napping 10 minutes in.
He's not the only one who fell asleep. I watched it for the first time with him, but the problem was I was on over 24 hours of being awake.
Have you watched it since?
No.
There's your problem.
If I fall asleep during it, even
Hey,
like
I
that,
love
I
me
have
some
issues watching it.
Timothy Chalamet. I do.
Like,
but maybe the second one I might like. Who knows?
I find it
It's
amazing
supposed to be more action.
that I watched The Amazing Spider-Man 2 on my own, no problems. Because that one, and this was after I had my fucking accident and I hit my goddamn head, so I'm falling asleep in a goddamn theater.
I have never fallen asleep during a movie.
Nope.
I fell asleep during Eternals. I fell asleep during Lord of the Rings.
It's okay. That movie might as well not exist because they haven't touched on anything that happened in that movie.
Yeah. Well, Lord of the Rings is a gigantic walking movie.
It was,
so,
I fell asleep.
You know I
That's
like 'em.
not true.
Even though I like them. They walk. What you mean? They're
The
walking
Hobbit is by far worse than that than Lord of the Rings.
Jay and Silent Bob say otherwise. Or no, I'm sorry. I said that wrong.
Randall.
Randall says otherwise.
Fucking I mean... He got me on that shit. I like him. I like Lord of the Rings. I don't hate him. I don't hate him at all. I will always make the damn joke.
I could have a whole fucking segment on you discussing the Askew-verse.
Oh my god.
Just you.
Oh, Jay and Silent Bob. What's in... I'm sure... You don't even talk, Jay. Silent Bob don't even fucking talk. Oh my god. I mean...
I'm making hand motions because
I'm
Jay doesn't talk. Or Bob doesn't talk. Jesus Christ.
I mean...
Kevin Smith.
Well, yes.
Yes.
There's a lot. There's a lot of good movies this year. There's a lot of... Oh, I almost forgot. I was talking to you about one of my most intriguing movies I really want to see, and I hope it comes out this year. The Wonka movie. It's a prequel. It's about Willy Wonka before he started.
He's going into the jungle?
Played by Timothy Chalamet, who's in Dune. Playing a young Willy Wonka. I'm very intrigued about that movie. It's about his adventures before the chocolate factory.
It's a good premise. It's just how well is it
Why is it
written
when
and
you
shot?
say chocolate factory, all I get is the picture of an asshole?
Why?
Because you spent too much time with him.
Probably.
Probably.
What the?
Hey, we got phone interruptions.
That's copyright.
Who the hell?
Shockwave is copyrighted, but, whatever.
We got phone interruptions.
No, that...
Oh my god. The phone.
Somebody asking me if I spent money on something. Nope, that was not me.
But yes, I'm intrigued by that movie. I think it's got a good concept. It depends what they do with it. I said young.
I can picture Timothy Chalamet in a purple hat.
Yeah, young. That's young. I told you that's young Gene Wilder. I don't
Safari
care.
suit.
And-
I have no clue what the
But
whole premise of the movie is.
There ain't much known about it. So
There's nothing known about
it's
it.
supposed to come out in December.
It's just
so it might
it's
not
just
even make that.
Just pre-factory, okay.
Nothing, and there's people that like it, but nothing can be as bad as. And it wasn't bad, but when they did Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, for some reason,
What Tim Burton?
that is just cringe to me. That it's cringe. There's a lot of cringe in that. So I'm hoping they.
Was Wonka too young looking for you?
No, it just I can't even describe it. It's
His
probably.
dad being a dentist.
Did Tim Burton direct that?
Yeah.
I believe so.
It's Burton. Some of Burton's style is.
Let's see. Johnny Depp is in it. There's a good chance Tim Burton directed it.
At least Amber wasn't in it.
And there is no hate towards Edward Scissorhands. I love that movie. Like if Tim Burton, since Tim Burton.
No, it was the usual girl that he's with. What's her name? Whoever plays Bellatrix. I can't remember his name.
That's where I was gonna go with too. It's Bellatrix.
Bellatrix. Oh God, why you bring her up? Oh,
Because
Because
that's
that's
always in a
basically-
Johnny. She's always in a Johnny Depp movie.
aside from the one movie.
You're talking about Bellatrix from Harry Potter, right?
Yeah, the actress that
I
plays
hate
her.
her. I despise that character. I hate her.
Because she's evil.
Yeah, I hate her.
You're supposed to.
I hate her. She killed my favorite character. Bullshit. Sirius Black's my favorite Harry Potter character.
You really got to play the video game now.
Gary Oldman.
His ancestor is the headmaster for Hogwarts at this point.
God, you've been watching way too much of that, haven't you?
No, I technically knew that before I watched it.
Oh, I've been leaving that all just on its
I knew where
own
the
because
timeline was.
And let me tell you something.
That
Random
was set in
Harry.
the 1600s or
just,
something.
Since it's just random
1800s.
bullshit. Let me tell you one thing. Since Bellatrix Lestrange came up, oh my
God.
god, it was so satisfying when she got fucking offed in Deathly Hallows Part 2. And who did it? Fucking wasn't it Mary Weasley? Yeah, it was Weasley.
The mom, yeah.
Yep.
Mommy Weasley.
Mommy.
I don't know why, but Neville came to mind, and that wasn't
No,
right.
it was Mommy Weasley. I'm like, yeah, kill her.
Still had to kill off a twin.
Yep. Ron Weasley. Ron Weasley.
General Hux is a...
Guardian Leviosa.
The first time we saw General Hux in a movie was playing Bill, the oldest Weasley son.
And you know,
Damn.
just because, you know, I got a Robert Pattinson shout out, man. Goblet of Fire, Diggory will always
Cedric Diggory.
Cedric Diggory.
Pre...
That's my boy. I gotta stop making fun of that.
Twilight too.
It was.
It was.
It's before he ever became a bat. And then another bat.
Less sparkles.
Sparkle.
You couldn't make him sparkly in Harry Potter. It was too dark.
Oh, I don't know why Harry
Till the
Potter.
fire consumed him.
I mean, Harry Potter is one of them series that just starts. I mean, Sorcerer's Stone just so light and colorful. And it's like, yeah,
Even 2 was like
That
Nice
was,
little
kids
start.
movie.
that was a very flamboyant. Yes.
yeah, yes. Then here comes Chamber of Secrets. All right, a little darker, but all right. Then here comes the dark, drab shit of Prisoner of Azkaban.
You realize
Wow.
that you realize each movie just gets darker as it goes on.
Oh yeah,
but it does it in the
Christ.
right way.
Yeah, he who shall not be named, Lord Voldemort.
Which death hit you hardest in the Harry Potter series?
Sirius Black. You
I already knew his. I was looking at Jay when I said it.
Weasley twin.
The Weasley twin?
Yeah.
Hedwig.
Hedwig.
You know, I didn't like that one either. But
Hedwig borderline got
for some reason the
off-screened.
twin. I didn't like that.
Dead.
Just
Not even a
off-screen.
moment. Just Harry. Hedwig. No one cares. No more mention of Hedwig. It's true.
But the twin dying for some reason hurt me. I don't know why. It just really.
None of us picked Dobby.
Because he it didn't matter. He was a free elf. He died a free elf. Oh my god. I don't know why this has turned into Harry Potter 15 minutes, but whatever.
hey,
That's just
You know why? You know why? Bellatrix Lestrange.
Did you ever buy that Dobby
What?
from Badger Collectibles?
Dobby?
The fletched one or whatever? Isn't there a fletched Dobby?
Dobby.
A flocked?
Yeah, flocked.
I don't think it's a flocked.
Yeah.
No, it's a fucking 10-incher.
So it's as tall as Dobby is.
Yeah.
The only Harry Potter pop I have is my flocked fox, Dumbledore's Phoenix, and that's one of my favorite pops. Don't care.
I heard fox. That's why I was confused.
Fox.
However you
I
say
actually
the
don't know how to
Phoenix's
say
name.
it.
You got it right when you said the name when you went to Phoenix and then you said it again. But I heard fletched fox, which was confused me.
Fleshed fox? What?
A fletched fox.
We're getting to furry territory now?
I mean,
That's a whole genre I don't think we want to
oh
cover
my
on here.
god.
No, that's not nerds.
Technically, it is. I mean, how,
It's cosplay technically.
I
Cosplay
just a
territory.
random thought on
I
it.
know I've cosplayed. He's cosplayed. Have you cosplayed?
I mean, does Ren Fair count?
I wonder what they're doing with
Outside of Halloween, the only thing I've ever dressed up for was Ren Fair.
I think it counts.
going off of.
Yes.
Is there any plans with the new Harry Potter movie, excluding?
You mean this
Fantastic
new reboot that
Beasts.
they're
I
talking
keep
about?
hearing rumors that they want to do Cursed Child or something and bring
Nobody knows.
Radcliffe back.
I haven't heard anything in terms of that.
I mean, Fantastic Beasts are okay. Secrets of Dumbledore was spoiled because I
They're
knew
going to
his
try to
secret
cancel
long-
that the same way they tried to cancel the game. It doesn't matter at this point.
Everyone knows
You
Dumbledore.
lost the game?
Hmm?
You lost the game?
What?
Huh?
What are you talking about?
Even the jokes don't land when you're the only one that gets it.
You were going to talk about the controversy with it. You were kind of touched on.
Sure,
even though
controversy
it's
at this point.
It's stupid.
I'm not. That doesn't need to go on this podcast.
No, because that's God. No.
That's a whole different problem that I don't even want to talk
agree
about.
with you.
What, the
That will
Hogwarts
not-
game?
Yeah.
All that controversy?
Yeah.
Yeah, that will not be discussed. I have to agree.
No one is transphobic here.
Oh my God. Didn't even need to be brought up.
They didn't-
What?
yeah.
Dean is now Jean.
He's in jeans.
Right now, Jesus Christ, thank God.
Like,
Well, you ain't gonna take him off in my house.
no, Jesus Christ. I
Because
mean,
JJ's not here.
oh my God.
Well, that's at JJ's house though too.
What?
That usually involves a toe.
See,
All right, we can call it there.
we'll just call it there. Now we're getting random. Stay tuned for future
We went from
episodes.
furries to toes. I'm out of this.
Stay tuned for future episodes. Thank you for listening. I'll be sure to post random bullshit on our Facebook page, so feel free to check it out. Everyone have a great evening. Signing off.
Dreadnought.
Moderator.
Vale on Dean, whatever you want to call me. Signing off.
Yeah, have a good one.